dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday to you, Mountain family. I'm Amelia Lee here with you on this July 25th. It is 6:30 this morning and time for a look at our forecast with meteorologist Megan Dusmall. Megan, what am I going to say?
It's hot.
It's hot. There you go. It's hot, it's steamy, it's all those things. But Megan has an in-depth explanation of that.
I do. Not only is it hot, but it's going to stay hot and humid for the next couple days. This morning already starting to see some warm temperatures across the region in the 60s and 70s. Take a look. Hazard 68, Pikeville 72, same in London. As you travel towards Monticello, we're already looking at the mid-70s. Now, this afternoon, same story, just another day. You can expect this answer. Low 90s as you're heading into the hottest parts of your day. Feels like temperatures in the upper 90s. Now, we do have a slight change in the forecast. We have mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. That's the same, but slight chances of showers and storms for our far southern counties as we're heading into the afternoon and evening hours. So a little bit of change there. Amelia.
Police are looking into a domestic situation that left a man dead and his son dead in Oldham County. It started just after midnight yesterday when officers were called to a home in the Buckner area. They said a child in the home said her father and 17-year-old brother were fighting. When they got there, both of them had been shot. The two have been identified as Nadim Pasha and his son Elijah. Police say all parties are accounted for and there is no threat to the public. Now, we do have an update for you on an apparent murder-suicide in Harlan County. We now know the names of the couple who died. The coroner says 54-year-old Estelle Shackelford of Holmes Mill was killed after being shot by her husband, 72-year-old Lawrence D. Shackelford, also of Holmes Mill. Lawrence then turned the gun on himself. One person is dead after a car crashed into the Nelson County Courthouse. It happened just after midnight yesterday. When first responders got there, they found the car had crashed into the east side of the building. The only person inside the vehicle was dead. Investigators are still trying to figure out how this crash happened, and we don't have the name of the person who was killed. The three men charged in connection to the murder of Prestonsburg woman Amber Spradlin appeared in court yesterday. As Spradlin's family begins the countdown to trial, WYMT's Buddy Forbes has the latest from Pike County.
M.K. McKinney, Dr. Michael McKinney, and Josh Mullins appeared before Judge Eddie Coleman in Pike County Thursday for the trio's first court appearance in the Pike County Judicial Center, where the Amber Spradlin murder trial is expected to take place.
It just seems like this is the first real step toward the trial.
Defense attorneys discussed a motion for expert disclosure and a motion for additional discovery before Judge Eddie Coleman asked the Commonwealth to be prepared to submit its list of experts next month, with attorney Stephen Romines arguing his team's expert testimony will depend on what the Commonwealth provides.
Which would then give us an opportunity to retain necessary experts to respond to theirs or to evaluate theirs.
Commonwealth's attorney Brent Turner said with some of the evidence still not processed, it is hard to work on a tight timeline, with the trial date currently set for December 1st.
Kind of a fluid situation, and as part of the difficulty today in predicting how it's going to go and how ready everyone is going to be by December 1st is because there's just a lot of stuff we don't know.
Romines requested the Commonwealth come up with a potential second date for trial. In the event, they plan to push the date back, but Turner said his team is pushing to be prepared. The Commonwealth is expected to provide its expert information by August 29th, with the defense providing its documents October 17th, before the next pretrial conference October 23rd.
The most important thing is to get it right and have everything there and have a trial that can be fair to the defendants and fair to the Commonwealth, not just to rush it in to meet any kind of arbitrary deadline.
Spradlin's cousin, Debbie Hall, said she is ready for the trial, but her family does not mind waiting if it means justice will be served.
And I do hope that we can get it done quickly, but like I said, we've waited long enough and we want it done correctly, and we want strong convictions, and we want long sentences for them.
In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
The three men are expected back in court October 23rd at 11:30. At 1:30, M.K. McKinney was recently transferred to the Pike County Detention Center in preparation for the trial. A teen accused of killing a girl in East Tennessee appeared in court Wednesday. 15-year-old Malika Harris is accused of killing Savannah Copeland. Wednesday, the judge checked in on the status of both the defense and prosecution. Harris could be tried as an adult, and that will be determined at a later date. The prosecution is also waiting for forensic testing results to return from the FBI. Another status check is set for September 26th. Two men were arrested as part of a drug bust in Mason County, West Virginia. Deputies say several local agencies, along with the FBI, executed a search warrant Wednesday. Deputies said that Darius Richard and Ravo Payne were arrested. Investigators say they found more than 1 ounce of fentanyl, guns, and a large amount of money. Richard and Payne were arrested for felony charges of possession with intent to deliver. The Perry County Sheriff's Office is increasing patrols through August on Highway 7 and Highway 699. This comes after complaints from the community about semi-trucks driving too fast on the small, windy mountain road. Captain Jesse Day with the Perry County Sheriff's Office says his goal is to make sure everyone stays safe on the roadways.
We catch somebody doing a traffic infraction violation. It may be several miles before we can initiate the traffic stop, which makes it rough for us to find people a place to pull people over.
According to the Sheriff's Office Facebook page, the traffic safety checkpoints will be happening through August 14th from 6 through 6 on Highway 7 at the Viper Mile Marker and Highway 699 at Ramey's. The Kentucky State Police Foundation is helping support the family of Trooper Jude Remlin, who has a long road of recovery. Troopers say when something like this hits so close to home, they have to do something.
It weighs on the family, it weighs on the agency, it weighs on all first responders. It's important that we stand behind them.
Allison Chavies is the executive director of the Kentucky State Police Foundation, which helps support KSP's needs that are not met through traditional funding. To help ease the burden on Trooper Remlin and his family, the KSP Foundation is selling 304 Strong t-shirts. 304 is Trooper Remlin's unit number. Schemers are targeting people in Kanawha County, West Virginia. They're either pretending to be law enforcement officers demanding payment for a fine or a giveaway service saying you've won a large sum of money. Sergeant Josh Lester says that a person may receive a call that they've won a ton of money, but before they can claim it, they have to pay the taxes on the exchange up front.
If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. It's unbelievable how convincing they are, and they know what they're doing. And you'll find people that get very excited thinking that they've come into something very fortunate, so they put that money up, and the money that they're putting up may be all they have in savings, or it's going to really deplete them.
Lester says most of these crimes are committed by people overseas, which makes them nearly untraceable. He emphasizes that law enforcement will not call you demanding money to avoid arrest. Morehead State University and Somerset Community College have agreed to a partnership. The agreement will allow students who have completed an Associate of Applied Science and Radiology at SCC to complete a Bachelor of Science in Imaging Sciences at CTMR through Morehead State while taking courses at SCC. There will also be a special classroom at SCC where students can interact with MSU instructors remotely and complete their bachelor's degree courses. In Rockcastle County, there was a large presence of emergency vehicles seen at all of the schools in that district. It was all part of a scheduled safety walkthrough to better prepare and protect students and staff. The Mount Vernon Fire Department, along with several other first responders, toured the schools to review emergency plans and floor layouts. A long-awaited project in Floyd County is one step closer to reality. Shelter staff, board members, and local leaders broke ground yesterday on a new animal shelter in Prestonsburg. The current building has faced flooding, overcrowding, and aging infrastructure for years. The new facility will double its shelter's capacity. Shelter manager Alexis Kraft says community support has been overwhelming, but fundraising is still underway.
We are still currently in fundraising mode. We have a little bit over $400,000 raised, but we do need around $900,000 to $1 million to fully complete the shelter.
They hope to begin construction by this fall and open by next summer. You can go to the shelter's Facebook page to learn how you can help. The Kentucky Nonprofit Network announced the formation of the Southeastern Kentucky Nonprofit Coalition. In a news release, members say the new regional alliance of KNN members is dedicated to building a stronger and more unified nonprofit sector serving the mountains. The coalition includes members serving Bell, Clay, Harlan, Knott, Knox, Laurel, Leslie, Perry, and Whitley counties.
We're looking at some fog in the area, but it's an overall calm start to your morning. We will notice some clouds rolling in, but for the most part, we're looking at a mixture of mostly sunny skies to partly cloudy skies with slight chances of some scattered showers and storm activities for our southern counties today. Temperatures will be getting into the low 90s, so it's going to be hot as you're heading through the next couple of hours. And if you're heading off to golf at the Stonecrest Golf Course and Top Racer Range, here's what you need to know. Temperatures will be hot as you're heading into the afternoon. So all in all, it's a great day to go out and golf. Just make sure you're staying hydrated if you're staying out late. Amelia.
Well, thanks so much for joining us on Mountain News this morning at 6:41. The ancient Japanese